Welcome to episode 3 of Let's Play Megaman X. I'm back here, and we're ready to take on Spark Vandal in the power plant. Spark Vandal, not a hard boss, unless you got his weakness, but that's the case for all of them. Except Armadillo. Might die a couple times. Anyway, let's get straight into it, shall we? This video should be louder than the rest. And if you're paying attention here, you can see the Storm Eagle's jet crashed into the stage. So now, because of that little factor, there's going to be frequent blackouts throughout the stage. So mind that. And blackouts tend to leave both two things. Sight difficulty, and random enemies that look like the moon charging into your face. Alright, so much for that. Enemies so hard to predict. What can I say, guys? The best we can do here. We got lots of weapon energy from that. So proceeding on, permitting we don't fall into this pit trap of doom, we will proceed through this power plant, or yeah, it's a power plant, and we've reached Thunder Slime. He's a pretty big enemy, likes to jump on top of you. Does not like Storm Tornado though. Storm Tornado is, I am positive, his weakness. But if you're not careful, you'll take a hit. Like I did. Took a bit too much damage there. And I barely got any energy in return. I feel robbed. Whatever. But we did get epic health from him. Oh! Let's refill our flamethrower. It's really good for this area. I always love using the flamethrower down here. Guess I'll show you what the charge version does. It makes flames go along the ground, just like Flame Man's weapon in Megaman 6. It's awesome. So, we're just going to continue throughout the stage. First, not until we get this heart tank here. Now, this one's a tricky one to get. People think you need Boomer Kalanger's weapon a lot, but really, it's a precise dash jump, which really isn't that tough to make, I want to admit. So, just take out those guys with a couple shots. The turtles, they take a lot of hits to take down. So I prefer using Storm Tornado. You don't need to use the charge version, the normal version kills the man anyway. So moving on. Whoop. Oh, sweet, look. You gotta think ahead, but sometimes it's really hard. So I think a shotgun ice. Yep, that did it. Speaking of shotgun ice, that would be Spark Vandal's weakness. So let's get in there, shall we? I think so. Alright, where's Monkey Man himself? Show yourself. I'm right here. Ooh. I always imagined Spark Vandal to be the dumb type. It's because of how derpy he is. Especially when he uses weakness. Then this fight is a joke. Seriously, look at this. I can beat him with my back turned. Check it. Ah, I was trying to get a fancy finish. In your face. And like that, he's dead. Time to move on. For beating him, we got Electric Spark, which is probably the worst weapon in the game, to be honest. It's powerful, but really, it's only useful on a couple enemies. Armored Armadillo, one of the last bosses, and an enemy in Launch Octopus stage. And that, I'll probably never use it again. But the charged up version's alright. Armored Armadillo has one of my favorite level themes in the entire game. Alright. Ah, that hurts a lot. See, if you know how to use shotgun ice, it's a really good weapon sometimes. The only problem with it is it just does such little damage. If it did more damage, it would be so much better. Now these guys are actually weak to the flame. Firework, that's what it's called. I want to reserve it for the next fight, so let's just use a little bit of it. And look, we left just a little room for us to get these health containers. And just like that, fill up our sub-tanks. See how high they are? Almost full. I guess I'll take this time to actually explain what sub-tanks do, because I actually haven't done that yet. Anyway, what sub-tanks do is they hold extra health. Like if your health is full and you pick up a health pellet, it'll go into the sub-tank, like right there, and you can store that energy for later on, in case you're in a pinch. It's really useful against a lot of bosses and boss stages. Unless you're really good at this game, if it's your first time playing, you're gonna need a sub-tank for the final boss, just saying. And probably more than one too, because you can get up to 4. It's the maximum amount. No ifs, whats, ands, or buts. So first we just gotta flame down this digging guy here. And now eventually that'll catch up with him, burn him to smithereens. And this is a cool thing to do, just walk with a fire trail behind you. I love doing that. I can't tell you how satisfying that actually is. Anyway, moving on. This next minecart segment is the most difficult but most fun out of all of them. Let's see. We don't have that many good weapons yet, so I think we'll stick to the flame thrower. Just because it works. Actually, I think the normal buster is better because the flamethrower doesn't go that far. The normal buster does! And we made that jump. Satisfying. And with that, we can take on Armored Armadillo. He's weak to Electric Spark, obviously. And without it, you're in for a fight. I'm pretty sure it is possible to do it, but I haven't been able to defeat him with the Axe Buster yet. So we gotta jump up here, come down. That was sort of like a double KO there. But anyway, we finished him off. I'm out. And with that done, we got Rolling Shield. It's basically just a sort of ball thing. It's difficult to explain, but you shoot it, does a bit of damage, just goes forward, falls. It's not a very useful weapon at all. But if you charge it up, it gives you a force field around your body, and it will protect you from pretty much every small enemy in the game. So to them, you're pretty much invincible. It'll kill them too. So yeah, that's all for this episode. I hope you liked it. Add it to your favorites, subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.